Hello, and welcome to Rayl University. Keeping your contacts in one centralized place is much easier than storing the information using multiple methods, which makes it time-consuming and difficult to find the relevant information and keep it up to date. With contacts, you can encode, manage, and import your contacts information. And you can also access it from every other Rayl active app. So forget about your nightmares of disorganization, and let's see what we can do with this and Rayl Active. The first thing that we're going to do is open the Contacts tab. You can see that when we open the tab, all of the modules are listed on the left-hand side. Click on Contacts, and once again, and you'll get to the Contacts dashboard. So I will choose any of the contacts. I'm going to choose the Ace Bandage Company. We see many options here, but I'm going to edit this information. So I'm going to click on the edit button right here. And we can see right away that we have a field that wasn't in any other view. I can choose now if it's a company or an individual. In this case, Coring Consulting is a company. I can also add other information like their street address, their mobile number, or even their website link. And if we go to the bottom, I have a few tabs. So I can add contacts and addresses. That perhaps isn't the same as the regular address that I have on file. And maybe I have a specific contact person and I can add their information here. And when I go to add, I can see here that I can say if it's a contact or if it's an invoice address, shipping address, or other addresses, even private ones. And I can add the information here. I also see that we can add an internal note. Perhaps I would like to say that they're a good customer. And I would like to mark that on the contact page. Here I can mark if they are a customer or perhaps they're a vendor. So maybe we're purchasing products from them. I can also assign a specific salesperson to this customer. I can add payment terms that are specific to this customer. You can see I can add bank accounts and other account entries. I can add fiscal information, and I can also add payment terms. Let's say that I'm purchasing from them. I always send the money to the same account. Having that information here on the contact page makes things much easier and simple. I go to the top of the page, I see other options. I see some movements that we made in other applications or in other documents. So I can see that we've created no opportunities, that we currently don't have any meetings scheduled. We've not done any sales, sold anything to them as of yet, and we haven't purchased anything. I also don't have data on their credit card information, and I haven't invoiced them for anything. Now, if I decide I no longer want to be in contact with this customer, I can archive this customer. Now, when I do this, they won't show up in the standard list view, but I can still search for them. And you can also reactivate them when they decide to work with you once again. How you archive is by clicking on Action and clicking Archive. Now, let's go back to Contacts. Now I'd like to show you how to enter a contact. Click on Create and choose whether this contact is an individual or company. In this case, I'm going to choose individual. And I'm going to say that Barry Stone is the name of the man. Again, I can add in all of their information, okay? I can put in their phone number and their email and everything that we need to know right here. And then I'll click on Save. Now we have an additional field when we click on Edit for an individual, and that field is the company name. So I can actually connect this person up with a company. So I'm going to connect Barry with the Ace Bandage Company. Now I still have the same information that I had before, except now I've added to it. I can add a job position. So we can say that this person has a particular kind of position there. In this case, Director of Sales. When I save, we will see Ace Bandage Company right under Barry's name. There it is right there. We now have the option to click on this, and that will take us right to the Ace Bandage Company's profile, the contact page, if you will. And now on this page, I can also see that Barry is a contact right there. And when I click on Barry's contact, I'll go get his information. Now we're going to go back to contacts, and we can see our contacts in another view. I'm going to go over here to list view. And when we do that, you can see that we have other actions that we can take. So let's say I would like to archive multiple contacts, export the information, or even delete multiple contacts. I can do so by selecting them here, as many as I would like. There, now I've clicked on 4 different contacts that I could now archive or delete or export. So in this case, I want to export the information. So I click on Action and click on Export. Up here, we have a really cool feature, which is Update Data Here, which is an import compatible export. Now, this is really important if you would like to import information back into Rayl. So I will click on this. Now I could choose whatever fields I want to import. Really great ones are address. As you can see, we've already chosen phone, email, salesperson, activity, city, and country. All really great things to keep track of. So I will close this for now. If you would like to import contacts, especially if you're a new business or you have a lot of clients and the information is stored on a spreadsheet or in another way, this makes your life so much easier. You just simply click on Import. We will be looking at importing contacts in our next video. For now, you can enter all of your contacts by simply clicking on the Create button and then editing anything that you need so that every contact's information is as useful to you as possible. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at the next video.